Okay. Cool. 20,000 a month. Cool. You want to have enough to leave for your family. See, I like that. I like the fact that you said you wanted to leave enough for your family. So most of us, we don't make decisions based off, we make decisions based off us. Like, man, how much do I need? No, how much do your grandchildren need? Yeah, at 23, you need to be thinking about that. Because if you're thinking about that at 23, how much do your grandchildren need? You're going to make so much. You're going to live a lifestyle you want. Make enough, not just you, but generations. You can't pass down a job, but you can't pass down wealth. You can pass down knowledge. So one thing that I know a lot of people deal with is circumstances. Who deals with one of these circumstances or all four? Tell me which one you're dealing with. Time issues, money issues, not knowing the right people, or not knowing the right information. Which of those four circumstances is everyone dealing with? Which one is everyone dealing with? Time and money. Okay, give me some more. A couple of people on the call. I want to know who I'm dealing with. Time and money. Mostly time, sometimes money. Okay. Time and never lining up. Okay. What else? What are people dealing with? What kind of circumstances are you dealing with right now? I'll kind of tell you my circumstances. At one point, guys, I didn't have a lot of time. I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't know the right people, and I didn't know the right information. And one thing that I see as a common denominator for most people is he's saying money. Money is a circumstance. Trust me, I get it. It's a circumstance for a lot of people. But question, and just be honest with yourself, has a lack of money been your excuse to make excuse not to do something, or your reason to go make it happen? Which one is it? Is it because there are two type of people in the world? Everyone has a lack of money, but at some point in time, for most of the world. But is that your excuse or your reason to go make things happen? Reason to make it happen. Reason. Now, you're saying reason, but is your actions reflecting that? Because a lot of people say, well, I can't do this because I don't have a lot of money. I can't do this because I don't have a lot of time. But guess what, guys? If you allow that to be your excuse, you'll never get to where you want to be. I don't have a lot of time. I need to do this so I can get my time back. I don't have a lot of money, so I need this. I don't know the right information, so I need to learn this. I don't know the right people, so I need to go meet these type of people, be in these type of environments. See, environment beats willpower, guys. And one thing that I always realize is that it's very hard to succeed in an environment where people are always telling you it's okay to fail. Like, I always tell people, the worst kind of advice you can get from anyone is your friends and your family, depending on what kind of circumstances your friends are in. Because most of the time, friends give you friend advice. Family gives you love advice. And the problem with love and friend advice is this, guys. They don't tell you things to make you become better. They tell you things to make you feel better. Does that make sense? They don't tell you things to get better. They tell you things to make you feel better. Like, it's okay if you don't succeed your dreams. Succeeding's not for everybody. And that's the kind of stuff that you don't want to be around. You want to be around people who are like, look, you don't got a choice but to succeed. Remember how you wanted to make enough money for your grandchildren or make enough money to take your child to college or make enough money to where you can spend more time with your family? Well, you can't do that slacking. You can't do that, making excuses. The only way you can do that is by getting it done. So put yourself in an environment where people don't just push your limits. They make you create new limits. They make you break the limits you have now and create new limits. So I'm going to teach you all about trading Forex. And the reason I love Forex, guys, is because it's $5 trillion traded a day. Who's ever heard of stocks? Who's ever heard of the stock market? Yes or no? Wow, we have 37 people on here. That's what's up. Yes, you've heard of stock market. Y'all know there's a lot of millionaires created in the stock market? A lot. There's a lot of millionaires created in the stock market. And did you know that in the stock market, $25 billion a day is traded in the stock market? $25 billion a day. That's a lot of money. If you look up sports, NFL, I think that's like 200 billion. I'm just throwing a number out there, but it's like 200 billion a year. Stocks is 25 billion a day. Foreign exchange market, guys, is $5 trillion per day. So you know about the stock market, and you understand it's a lot of money. Millionaires are made every day in the stock market. It's because it's $25 billion a day. Of course you can create a millionaire. But do you think it's possible to become a millionaire off of a $5 trillion a day trading industry? If you can't hear me, just turn it. If you can't hear me, can y'all hear me? Someone said they can't hear me. Okay, you can. So just one person in. All right, cool. $5 trillion a day. Now, I want you to think about that, guys. Per day. I want someone give me the word for $5 trillion a day lumped together per year. What's the word for that? I don't even know the word. That's how much money. So you can make a lot of money, guys, trading in this industry. And I have a lot of success stories I can tell you where we've had people come in here. I had a 19-year-old come in here, and he turned $30 into $1,000 in 4 days trading in the Forex market. I had a friend of mine who's one of the teachers for one of my academies turn $5,000 into $140,000. Would you like to learn from a guy that can turn $5,000 into $140,000 in less than 3 months? In less than 3 months. Do you believe if you took his class 2 or 3 times a day that you can learn how to turn $5,000 into $100,000 in 1 year even? You don't have to do it in 3 months, in 1 year. I have students that's on here right now. They were able to turn $25 into $2,000 in 1 day. Not 1 day, 1 month, my bad, 1 month. Now, a lot of people say, well, how do I know what the Forex market is? Like, how do I know the Forex market is real? Now, I don't like to answer these questions because we should know the Forex market is real. Obviously, the Forex market is real. It controls the value of your money. Without foreign exchange, the foreign exchange market, your currency that you work for every day will have no value. So what's the point of even going to work if you don't understand what gives the money that you work so hard for value? But, guys, just in case you didn't realize this, most of you have been participating in the Forex market your entire life. Who has a savings account right now? Anyone have a savings account? Yes, yes. Raise his hands. Yes, 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 yes. Me. Okay, cool. The good thing about a savings account, guys, is that it can grow your money. Now, for most of us, even people like me, it don't grow enough. Like I think if you put $1,000 in your savings account, it might grow up. Like how much does your $1,000 grow every month? Like 10 cents? 10 cents a month off your $1,000 in the bank? Do you understand? Do you know why the banks give you 10 cents a month for putting money in savings? Like, why are they giving me all this money for me to cash out with 10 cents? Like, why are they giving us 10 cents? Well, the reason, guys, is because they are exactly spending it. They are investing it. They are trading it in the stock market, trading it in the foreign exchange market, and reinvesting in the real estate. They take your money, turn it into millions of dollars, get and say, you know what, thank you, man, it's 10 cents. Let's do business next month. And they do that every month and let your money compound. That's the only point. But we've been conditioned to think that savings account is just supposed to help us not touch our money. No, the savings account so you not touch your money so the banks can invest your money. So the banks are already investing your money in the foreign exchange market. So why aren't you? See, most of us are thinking when you start hearing me talk about big numbers like turning $30 into $1,000 in 4 days, or someone turning $5,000 to $100,000 in 3 months, or someone turning $25,000 to $2,000 in 1 month, or there are people who make millions of dollars trading, and you're asking yourself, well, if this is real, why isn't everyone doing it? Here's the problem, guys. We're so worried about what everyone is not doing versus what all the wealthy people are doing. Who cares why everyone's not doing it? It's not my job to understand. Majority of the world, 90% of the world is broke anyway. And you're going to continue to stay broke if you allow what everyone in the world is doing to dictate your decisions. Until like a couple of years ago, you couldn't even trade in the foreign exchange market unless you had $100,000 in your bank account. So they wouldn't even let you participate unless you were a millionaire to begin with. But now they open up for people like us, me and you, to where we can become millionaires now. You can make so much money in the market. So I'm going to go over how the foreign exchange market works. I'm going to go over how you can learn. I'm going to go over a strategy that you can take advantage of where you can make at least $50 to $100 a day in the markets without having to spend years learning. You can literally learn this today in 1 day and make $50 to $100 a day. Who would want to make $50 to $100 a day learning the easy strategy that you can learn in 1 day? Let me know. See who I'm dealing with. You can take advantage of this strategy today. You can make a lot of money. So let me get to the money, guys. So let me get to the money. Let's talk about it. So now I'm going to actually kind of explain how the foreign exchange market works in layman's terms. I'm not going to go into great details. I'm going to go and share my screen. Can y'all see my screen? Yes. Okay, cool. So I know a lot of this, I'm probably really confusing you guys, but man, I don't get it. What is this? So I'm going to explain how the foreign exchange market works. As you can see, there are a couple things that you need to look. I'm not going to go into great details, but I'm going to give you enough to where you can understand what's going on. So, and we're going to have more training on like later on throughout other sessions and other stuff. But for now, we're just going to go over the basics. So now the foreign exchange market is very simple, guys. You're trading one currency against another currency. So as you can see, this is euros versus USD. The foreign exchange market is the exchange of currency. That's why it's called the foreign exchange market, because it's exchanging one currency for another. So basically, the market's going up and the market's going down. So I'm going to give you a real life example on how the exchange market works. Let's say that right now we're in Europe, right? And we have 1,500 euros. Well, let's say we're in the USA, since we're already here. And let's say that we're in the USA, and let's say we all decide, hey, y'all, let's all go on a trip to Europe. Who wants to go to Europe? Let's all go to Europe, right? I said, look, I got $1,000 I'm gonna bring with me. So we all exchange our $1,000 for 1,500 euros because we have to spend their currency in Europe. That's a pretty simple concept. So we go to the airport, we exchange our currency for their currency, and our $1,000 equals 1,500 euros. So 1,500 euros in the United States is $1,000, just for example purposes. So that's what like if someone told you if I was trying to sell something to someone who lives in Europe, I was just $1,000 and say, okay, cool. So it costs 1,500 euros. So let's say that we have 1,500 euros and we're all enjoying ourselves. And you know what? We're cheap. We didn't really spend no money. We still got our 1,500 euros, which equals to $1,000 in USA. And I said we go back to the United States, and let's say that we exchange our money from we go back to, and we still have 1,500 euros. Now let's look at the market. The market goes up and down, right? So whichever pair is first, when the market goes up, it goes up in that first pair's favor. When the market's going down, it's going down in that second pair's favor. So let's say that right now, when we went to Europe, the market was right here. So I'm gonna draw this line right here. So the market was right here when we went to Europe. And let's say by the time we get back from Europe, the market is right here. So when we went to Europe, the market was right here. When we got back from Europe, the market was right here. So remember, when the market's going up, it goes up in the first pair's favor. Which is the first pair favor, guys? Is it euros or USD? Which one's the first pair? Let me see. Make sure everyone's paying attention. Is it euros or your screen isn't clear? I don't know. Can everyone else see my screen? It's blurry. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can redo it real quick for you guys. Let me stop sharing my face real quick. Maybe that'll help. Can y'all? Is the screen better looking now? It's better. Okay, I see it. Awesome. My mistakes. Okay, remember, whichever pair is first, guys. When the market goes up, it goes up in that first pair's favor. So the market went from here to here. Which got stronger, the euros or the USD? If the market went from here to here, did the market which pair got stronger, euro or USD? Euro or USD? I mean, it's a pop quiz. Euro. Okay, perfect. You're exactly right. You said euro. You're correct. What happened is that, you know, for whatever reason, the market went up. And let's say that we had $1,500 still, and we went back to USA. Well, since the euros got stronger against the USA, that $1,500 no longer equals $1,000 at the time. my screen's blurry again, is no longer equal to $1,000. Instead, now it is worth $700, for example. So when we bring our 1,500 euros back to the United States, now we have 700 USD dollars versus 1,000 USD dollars because the exchange rate changed from here to here. Does that make sense? By the time we came back. Okay, cool. I think I fixed the blur problem too. But as I said, guys, you go from here to here, just taking advantage of. Now that's just understanding how the market works. That's very easy. I just want you to understand how a real life example works. Now, in the market, when we're trading, you can trade from your phone, you can trade from your computer. Now, when you're trading, guys, when you're taking these trades, you have two decisions that you have to make. Which way you think the market's gonna go? So and you can actually make money saying, you know what, is the market going to go up or down? Is the euro going to be stronger or is the USD dollar going to go stronger? So don't look at up or down in the Forex market as a negative or positive connotation. Look at it as if whichever appears first, when the market goes up, it's going up in that favor. When the market's going down, it's going down in that favor. So you can make money up or down the foreign exchange market. The foreign exchange market is recession proof. And that's why I love the foreign exchange market, because you can make money either direction. So there are two decisions that you have to make to make money in the foreign exchange market. One, is the market going to go up or down? That's it. That's number one that you have to figure out. Number two is, how much money do you want to make per pip? So where's the pip? It's very simple, guys. If I told you I ran far, you would have no idea how far I ran. If I told you that I ran 10 miles, now you understand how far I ran. Well, the market goes up in pips and down in pips. Up in pips and down in pips. It goes 100 pips up, 50 pips down, 200 pips down, 400 pips up. It's going up or down. That's the unit of measurement for how far the market is going over and over and over. So it's very simple, guys. Now, what I like, what you think is, guys, since the market's going up in pips and down in pips, let's say, for example, guys, that we place a trade right here, and we said, you know what, I believe the market's about to go up to about right here, just for example purposes. And let's say that we have a $100 account. So remember, the market goes up in pips and down in pips. So I have two decisions I have to make. How much money do I want to make? I mean, which way the market's going to go? Which way are we going to say the market's going to go, y'all? Up or down? We're going to say it's going to go up. So now, how much money do you want to make per pip? So based off how big your account is how much money you can make per pip. So I'm going to go over at the end of the webinar how to turn $100 into $1,000 with my easily used strategy. So please stay tuned to the end of the webinar. Don't you know what? I'll learn later. This is live, so there's no later. So let's learn today. But let's say we take a trade from here to here, and let's say this is 20 pips going up. So remember, I can make how much I want to make per pip. Let's say I do $1 a pip, and I have a $100 account, and it goes up 20 pips. That means I made $1 times 20. That's $20. That means my account size went from $100 to $120. Now I'm gonna do a pop quiz. I can also say the market can go up or down. So let's say I do a trade right here, and I say, let's say that I say the market is gonna go down from here to about right here. And this was 40 pips. And I said the market's gonna go down. And we did $2 a pip on a $500 account. So we did $2 a pip on a $500 account, and it went down 40 pips. How much money did we make? This is 40 pips going down, for example. How much money did we just make with 40 pips going down? Off of a $2 a pip. Just so I can make sure y'all get it. 80 bucks, 80 bucks, 80 bucks. Yes, exactly. Very simple math, right? So imagine, now I'm gonna give you another example. Let's say that you had a $10,000 account and you did $30 a pip off of 40 pips. So give me that number. $40 a pip, $30 a pip off of 40 pips on a $10,000 account. $1,200. Guys, you can get 20 pips in 20 minutes. You can get 20 pips. I mean, you can get 40 pips. I'm going to show you a strategy how you can get 40 pips in 10 minutes. Who would want to learn how to strategically, an easy way to do 40 pips every 30 minutes, 20 pips every 30 minutes, 50 pips every 30 minutes? Can you imagine? Now, I'm going to show you at the end of this webinar how to use the easy users. First, I'm going to kind of go over some of our academy and kind of show you how it works. Now, I'm a big believer, guys, and you can feed a man a fish and he can eat for a day. But if you can teach a man how to fish, he can eat for a lifetime. So I want to show you an academy, the same academy that me and my people use, on how we're able to make money by learning how to trade ourselves. So outside of the strategy I'm going to teach you today, I also want you to take advantage of this academy so you can learn how to trade yourself. Because who thinks that it's a good skill set to be able to make $100 a day without having to talk to anyone, without having to be anyone's friend, without having to start a business, without having to worry about someone caring about how tall you are, how short you are, what skin complexion you are, what gender you are, what your sex preference is. Imagine being able to make money without none of that mattering. Without knowing nothing, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is how good you are. Because remember what I said, we all have circumstances. And sometimes what we know is our circumstance. So instead of letting that be our excuse, we should allow that to be our reason. So I'm going to go over the academy really quickly. Give me 1 second. Let me show it to you. So for one, guys, I'm really big on education. And why I like this academy, I'm going to go over how to take advantage of this academy and everything. But why I like this academy, guys, is because they go over the history of Forex, market participation. They pretty much give you from beginner to expert. So I don't want to hear an excuse on, well, I'm interested in Forex, but I have no idea. I don't understand how Forex works. Do you understand Forex is money? Because if you understand Forex is money, you got to spend less time trying to figure something out before you go learn it and just go learn it. So we'll go fake a resume to go get a job we don't even get paid enough in, but we can't figure out that, you know what, maybe I need to start lying to myself to get to where I need to be. Like you'll lie on your resume, go get this job, not knowing anything on how to do anything on this job, just so you can go have a job real quick. But you can't go learn something that can make you 7 figures. You could spend 4 years of school for $60,000 a year, but you can't spend 1 hour a day to become wealthy. See, guys, the problem is that we don't have a lot. We don't have time issues. We have priority issues. So that's why I always tell people, look, spend an hour a day on this academy. 5 days a week, 7 days a week, and just get this academy. And I guarantee you, it's going to give you a foundation that you need from basics to mindset to advanced to everything that you need to know about Forex. It gives you everything, guys. So you can go over as much as you want because it's all pre-recorded. Now, I want to know what kind of crowd I'm talking to. Who likes more of a hands-on approach and who likes more of a pre-recorded, I can watch when I want to watch it? Who wants that hands-on where you can talk to someone while you're learning and they're doing it live and they're showing you the market live and they can answer any questions that you have live? What kind, or do you like the pre-recorded where you can just take it at your own pace? Let me see what kind of crowd we're dealing with. Let me share my screen real quick. You like both? I like both. I like hands-on, 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 hands-on. Okay, cool. So I see a lot of people like both. Well, the good thing about our academy, guys, is we do both. So I want to show you something real quick. We got something called IML TV. Hands-on IML TV. And like everyone has their favorite TV show, like Game of Thrones, Empire, Power, Insecure. What's that show the president's cheating on with the person? I don't know. I forgot the name of that show. But everyone has all those favorite shows where they make sure they watch it to the point where they even have to go watch the recording. They can't make it from home from working time. Well, Scandal. That's how much I don't care about TV that much. I care about my wealth TV show. So what I like about this, guys, is this goes over live education to where you can learn how to trade live and learn from live people. So remember that guy I told you who turned $5,000 into $140,000 in 3 months? Who want to learn from him? It's a guy named Stevenson Linder. So Stevenson Linder live goes over this stuff 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. So he should be on live right now, actually. So we hit watch live. Hold on real quick. Oops. Watch this. I'm going to hit play real quick. This is a live session, by the way. My computer's not acting crazy. My bad, guys. My computer's acting tired. I might just put it on my Google browser. Let me try to refresh it first before I pull it back up. I want you to actually see how it works. And as you see, there are people actually talking live as we're going through this right now.
Please watch it. That's the reason why I did these little videos. So this is the flag being formed, right? This is the leg.
You're learning live.
All right. So if a buy is setting up, my stop loss is below this leg. And as soon as price breaks above this pole right here. So your stop loss is below
as you can
where
see,
the pole was created. So this
is live education, guys. Imagine you've been able to talk to him, and he's actually talking. You can say, hey, I have a question about this, or hey, I don't understand this, or hey, I don't know what's going on. And you're able to ask a guy who turned 5,000 to over 140,000 in 3 months. Now, we also have live education for people who got the basics, want to know the Forex basics, or the people that want to know, the weekly outlook. The basics or the one-on-one. So we got live education for everybody from beginner to expert. So you don't have to worry about, I would suggest people go to the basics of the live education and go to the academy first and then build your way up and find your favorite people. Like everyone loves Kyle and Kevin because Kyle and Kevin gets on with them every single day, twice a day. So imagine you barely know how to trade, but you get on these guys' session at 7 p.m. every day to mark charts up, 9 a.m. to wake up and actually trade, and you're making money every single day while learning from them every single day. If you see value in that, type yes. Being able to get in these live sessions with these professionals every day. Awesome, awesome. So guys, I'm gonna show you 2 more things. Then we're gonna go into the strategy on actually how to make extra money as far as turning $100 into $1,000. So guys, I have a question. Who would like to put their money somewhere where it grows, where they don't have to do anything, hands-free completely? They don't have to know anything about Forex. They don't have to know anything about investing. All they gotta know is they want to make some money. Let me see what kind of crowd. I just want to know what kind of crowd I'm dealing with. Are y'all take advantage of opportunity? The type to say, nah, I like working hard. Who's ever heard someone say, I like working hard? Like working hard means that you can't make money easy way also. You can work hard, but let's make some easy money also. So I'm gonna show you 2 things that you can actually take advantage of with us, where we have this app called Swipe Trades. Let me show it to y'all. We haven't had no swipe. The market's just opened up, so we might not have any swipe trades today. But it looks like this. Typically, we have trades that open. Let me see if I can bring my brightness down for you guys. Oops. So usually it's just decliner or something. It will say a new trade alert. And you can literally say accept. And imagine if you hit accept, it's kind of like Tinder a little bit. Not that I know what Tinder is. But you can hit accept, and they'll tell you exactly what trades to take. So imagine you copy and paste the trades they tell you to take, and you make $50, $100, and they call out 50 pips, and whatever amount of pips you want to do, let's say you do $2 a pip, and you do $100 off that trade they told you to take in like 2 hours from copy and pasting. So literally, guys, I love this app because literally my team comes in here and they just they get these trades, they get so excited because it's like a cha-ching in their head. So I love this. This is a really good app, guys. Definitely take advantage of this app if you want to learn Forex. But I want to show you something where it's completely hands-off, where you don't have to do anything. And it's going to kind of remind you of your savings account. Now, the reason I say this reminds you of your savings account is, like in your savings account, if you put money in your savings account, you don't have to do anything for them to give you 10 cents a month. It's completely hands-off money. You make 10 cents a month doing nothing. You don't have to copy and paste anything. But with them, this is completely hands-off money as far as we have traders on our team that you can connect your account to. So let's say you put $1,000 in your account, and you can actually connect your account, and they can trade for you. And you can actually see their stats. So let's say, for example, I want to look at this person and see what they can potentially do for me. I can click on their name, and I can look at their old stats. And I can say, okay, they're doing well, but I don't know what none of this means. So, but you do know what it means. Like, you can do a simulation. So the software, based off of their old trading strategy, I mean, what they've done in the past, then you can calculate what they're going to pretty much do every year. So let's say that we put $1,000. Let's say you're going to start with $1,000 in your account, and let's say that you want to do $1 a pip. And you want them to trade $1 a pip on your $1,000 account for 12 months, hands-free. If you hit simulate, if you got hands-free, you didn't do anything at all, your account went from $1,000 to $1,609. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but think about it like this, guys. You did absolutely nothing to make that money. Now, that's just some real money. My bad, guys. I only did 20 cents a pip off that also. Let's simulate that again. So you really would have made if you did 20 cents a pip and you waited the whole year, you would have made $600. But if you did $1 a pip, you would have did $3,000 profit. So your account size went from $1,000 to $4,000 hands-free. So would you rather put your $1,000 in your savings account, or would you rather put your $1,000 with them? In 12 months, your account went from $1,000 to $4,000 hands-free. That's doing nothing. Because you're going to put your money, if you're going to be saving your money somewhere, you might as well save it somewhere where it's going to actually grow. Now, mind you, I have a 19-year-old kid turn $30 into $1,000 in 4 days. So, yeah, this is cool, hands off, but you still want to be hands on, because you can take way more money. I can turn $1,000 to $10,000 in like a month. Can you use the same account for swipe trades? You would want to use multiple. You would want to separate your swipe trades from your fusion, from the fusion trader, mainly because you want to just let that account just grow by itself. That account is not for you to pay bills; it's for it to compound. Because now your account size went from 1,000 to 4,000, and you do the same simulation, and this time you can do $2 a pip, since you have a bigger account. And now you've made $6,000 on your account on your second year, and now you have a $10,000 balance. Now let's do $10,000 in our account, and this time we're going to do $5 a pip, simulate. So in 3 years, we took a $1,000 account to $25,000. That's the power of them trading for you versus you. So you want to keep that to the side. So at first, it's not going to be a huge deal, but as your account keeps compounding every year, now you have a $25,000 account. Fourth year, you are making, let's say that you're probably going to do like $20 a pip. So you would make $60,000 off of that account. So your account in 4 years will turn from $1,000 to $60,000 in 4 years. Versus your bank will turn your $1,000 in 4 years to probably $1,100, if we're lucky. So I kind of showed you how that works. Now, let me know. I want to know if y'all ready. Who's ready to say, show me the money? Who's ready to learn a technique that anyone can take advantage of right now? That you can learn over this call right now. You're ready. Show me the money. Cool. I want to make sure I know who I'm talking to, man. Show me the money. Money. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm going to show you this tool, guys. It's called the IML Web Analyzer. You saw me actually show it at the beginning. Now, the reason that I like this this tool, is a couple of reasons. For one, who would like a software where it tells you when there's a good trade to look at? You don't have to even look for the trade. They tell you a good trade to look for. They say, hey, look, the Euro JPY is going to be a good trade right now. Oh, the Euro USD is going to be a good trade right now. USD JPY is going to be a good trade right now. So imagine it's going to give you an alert. So hopefully we can get an alert soon, but I'm still tell you how to trade this. And it gives you an alert, and it tells you, hey, there's a good trade to take. So you go and you confirm if this is a good trade. I'm gonna teach you how to confirm if it's a good trade. And literally, guys, I've been doing this technique, and I've been making so much money from just taking advantage of this software. Like literally, I'm gonna show you how to at least catch 50 pips a day minimum. 50 to 100 pips a day. I say go about for 100 pips a day minimum, taking advantage of this. Now, I also, guys, people who join my team, who wants to join my Forex community, every morning I call anywhere between 150 to 300 pips that I analyze myself, that I tell you to take. So imagine you're doing 100 to 200 pips using this, and you're doing 300 pips from the trades I tell you to take, plus not counting swipe trades and not counting the trades you do yourself. So imagine you average 500 pips a day. Imagine you average 100 pips a day. 500 pips a day is a lot of money, guys, by the way. That's a lot of money. So how this tool works, guys, is very simple. I'm going to just kind of look at some past trades. Like, let's look at the Euro JPY. We'll look at this Euro JPY right here. So they call this trade out at 23.20. And only thing I'm doing, I swear to you, this is all I'm doing. I look for a couple of things. I have a strategy. So I go through each of these things and make sure that I want this strategy to work. So the first strategy, guys, that I do is this. You see these lines right here? This is called the Bollinger Bands. I want to see, let me see, they call this trade at let me see when they call this trade, 23.03. So this is an old trade, guys. So I'm just using something in the past that I did to give you an example on what I did. So they called this trade at, let me see, they call it about right here. It's kind of hard to tell. They call it about right here. They call it right here. So let me make sure, for example purposes, that's how I can make sure that I'm not giving you the wrong information. At the Euro, let me see, Euro JPY was called 23.20. So if you look at the bottom of my screen, you can see what 23.20 was. It was about right here. So I'm gonna bring an arrow up so you can just see where it was. This trade was called about right 320 right here. So you would have seen this trade looking like right here. The trade would have been called right here, and this is what you would have seen so far. So you was like, you got to decide. It says that this Euro JPY is going to be a good sell. Now, with this software, guys, you're going for a scalp. So scalping is very simple. That means that you're going to be in and out. So you're going to be in and out in 10 to 20 minutes with this trading strategy. There are lots of different trading strategies. I'm just teaching you this one for now. But you can literally be in and out, and I'm going to teach you how to catch 25 pips per trade. So this tells you, hey, this is a good trade for Euro JPY for a sell. So sell means you think the market's going to go down. So you just want to confirm that it's a real sell. So how do I confirm that? I have several indicators. So the first indicator is I use the Bollinger Bands, and I see is if it's a sell, I need these candlesticks, that's what these are called, to be touching the top of this. And you need to be touching the top of this line. So are these candlesticks right now, at this point in time the trade was called, touching the Bollinger Band at the top, the outer Bollinger Band for a sell? Yes or no? Yes, yes. I'm trading with y'all so y'all can kind of see how I caught 25 pips off this trade. Yes. Cool. So if it's not touching this and it's somewhere in the middle, and I'm gonna show you a bad trade too, then it's not. Don't look at the trade. Don't take the trade. Move on. But if it does confirm, it does do this. Now you want to confirm the next thing. This is for a sale, by the way. I'm gonna tell you how to look at a buy next. It's telling you a sell, so you want to make sure that it's touching this side, not this side, but this side. And the second thing you want to do is you want to look at the RSI. And the RSI is very simple, guys. It's right here. And you want to make sure the line is around it's 60 or higher. 70 or higher is better confirmation, but at least 65. RSI stands for what's called, I forgot what it stands for exactly. I forgot something index, but just know it's RSI. I'll tell you what it stands for in a minute when I'll find it for you real quick. But now the RSI tells you that as long as the RSI is a 65 and above, you see how it says 65,000, 40,000, 30,000, 20,000 is right here. If the RSI is above 65,000 or higher, then it's also going to indicate that this is a good trade. So far, yeah, relative strength index. Thank you, Jasmine. So right now at this current trade, is this at this time right here? Let me show you where it was. It was right here. Bring it back a little bit. Right here. It was about right there. Is this above the 60,000 mark right here? Is this good? Is this around the 60,000 mark right here? Yes, yes, no, yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool. So that's our second indicator. And now I only do one more indicator to figure out if I want to do this trade. I exit this, and I add an indicator called stochastics. And if you don't have your indicator set up the right way, like I have mine set up, you want to change it to 14.33. This is for people who actually start taking advantages. Make sure this is 14.3 and then you want to save it as default because it has a different, I think it's like 14.3 and 1. You want to save it as default, hit OK. And your RSI, make sure your RSI is 7. And you're going to save that as your default, save as default, hit OK. So now, the second thing you want to know is this above the 80 on the stochastics? And is the orange line going down? And is it above 80? Yes or no? Is this right now above the 80 at this current trade? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool. So what we do, guys, is I have a software that I give to my team. You can get it in my training once you log into training. But I have a tool that automatically sets your stop loss and your take profit. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to tell you what that is in a minute. But literally, this confirms that this is a sell. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this for 6 pips. No, 5 pips. So we're going to aim for 5 pips on this trade, but we're going to take the same trade 5 times. So what's 5 trades times 5 pips? So if I do the same trade 5 times, that's 25 pips. Exactly. So if we're going to do the same trade 5 times, we're going to click the trade 5 times, and it's going to give us 25 pips. And we're going to get 5 pips out the market real quick. And what happens, guys? Let me show you where it went. Let me show you where it moved to. So this is short position. Let me show you what 5 pips look like. Let's say that we took the trade right here. And let's say we took the trade and we wanted to go 5 pips. Let me show you what 5 pips is. Literally, we took the trade, right? And it went, this is 5 pips going right here. So I'm going to mark that for you so you can see it. So, and we could have kept the trade, but the trade, it told us to take the trade here and it went right here. And we called 5 pips times 5, which is 25 pips. So we had a $100 account, right? And we went down 25 pips off of, and we did 50 cents a pip. How much money did we just make? To keep it simple, we'll say you did $1 pip. If you did $1 pip and the market went down 25 pips for you, how much money did you just make? $25, yeah. For the 14, that's $25. So imagine you did $1 pip and you went down 25 pips and you made 25. The strategy I just taught y'all, was that hard? Do you think you have to be a trading guru to do this? To confirm if it's in a certain area and they already caught the trade out for you. So literally, guys, I caught 25 pips on that trade just doing that. And imagine this. Imagine you only trade. No, I trade from my phone. So I do actual trades from my phone on my computer. So yeah, I trade from my computer, and I have a tool that automatically, when you make the trade on your computer, it automatically sets your take profit to 5 pips. So as soon as you take the trade, it'll pull you out at 5 pips. So I do the trade 5 times, and it automatically pulls me out in 5 pips by itself. So imagine every time you do a trade, it pulls you out 25 pips every time. You in and out the market in 10, 20, 30 minutes, max an hour. So imagine this. Imagine every time, let's say about 20 of these, 50, let's say 50, 25 of these are called a day. Let's just say 25 of these are called a day. And now 25, you track all of them, but only 5 of them check out to your rules. There meets the Bollinger Bands. That's above the 70 and it's above the 80. And oh yeah, one other thing I forgot to tell y'all too. I almost forgot. When you're looking at this, you want to also make sure, like let's say that's on the 5. This was on the 5-minute chart. So you also want to look on the 15-minute and 30-minute chart to see if they're touching also. So on the 15-minute chart, it's touching, and on the 30-minute chart, it was touching. So you want to make sure that at the time it's called, that it's touching here. On the 15 minutes, it's touching here. And on the 5 minutes, touching here. Now, just to give you a little thing, when it says M15, each candlestick means, like for example, this 5 minutes, that means that each candlestick is 5 minutes. If it was on the 15-minute chart, each candlestick is 15 minutes. If it was on a 30-minute chart, each candlestick was a 30-minute par. So when it says M15, it gives you the M15 coordinates. And it says M5, it's telling you M5 coordinates. Now, I always tell people this. The M15s and the 1 hour charts that they call, you can go for more pips with those. Just know that they're going to pull back a little bit more. So we'll go over that a little bit later. But for newbies, just trade the M5s until you get practice with the if you're going to do a real account, practice. You can use this technique with all of them, but just understand that it takes a little longer for it to hit the 6 pip profit on the 30-minute and the 15-minute. With the 5 minute, it's like in and out. So what are the rules, guys? The first rule, does it touch the Bollinger Bands? On the 5-minute, the 15-minute, and the 30-minute. If it touches those 3, then you want to look at the RSI. Is it above the RSI? Yes. Is it above 70? Yes. Is it above the 80? Yes. Is the orange thing above the blue line? Yes. So I'm going to hit sell. I'm going to hit sell five times. 5 times 5 is 25 pips. So imagine we do that. We go for 25 pips a trade. And let's say we only do 4 trades a day. So if we did 4 trades a day at 25 pips a trade, how many pips did we do? How many pips we do? If we did 4 trades and we did 25 pips per trade, that's 20 times 4. That's 100 pips a day, guys. So now, let's say that we trade every day, 6 times a week, and we get 600 pips a week. So do y'all understand how I got 600 pips a week? Like how they come to that conclusion? Katie, we're going to have training on how to launch too. I'm going to tell you how to set up a broker account at the end of the webinar. I'm just teaching you right now. Don't worry. I'm going to teach everyone how to start a broker account also today. So I'm going to teach you how to launch them and everything. Right now, I'm just trying to show you how to understand. So yes, 100 pips a day times that's 600 pips. So we're going to go over how to turn $100 into a $1,000 account. So first week, guys, we have a $100 account, and we'll do 30 cents a pip times 100. 600. Yes, I do. This webinar is. Don't worry, you're not supposed to maintain it this fast. That's why this is like a good introduction. So let's say we do 600 pips a week, and we do 600 times 30 cents a pip. That means we made $180 that week from a $100 account. So we had a $100 account, and we did 600 pips that week, and we only did 30 cents a pip. That means our account went from $100 to $280 because we made $180 profit. So second week, guys, let's do 50 cents a pip on our 280 account. So our second week, we're going to do 50 cents a pip, 600 times 50 cents a pip. You can do swipe trades in the web analyzer from the same account. It's just a fusion trader that you don't want to connect anything but using fusion trade for. But are you still using? I use Trader's Way and LMFX, but I'm going to teach you how to start an LMFX account today. So we do 600 pips times 50 cents. That's $300 that we just made, right? So our account size went from 280 to, let's add that together. Now we went from $100 to 580 in 2 weeks, going for 600 pips a week. Now, third week, we have a 580 account. How much I want to do per pip on this 580 account? Give me some numbers. We did 50 cents and 10 cents so far. 30 cents so far. Yes, I recorded it, so don't worry. It's recorded. It's recording. I'm sending it out to everyone's email and Facebook. We're gonna do $1. Okay, cool. Now we're not gonna go down to 25 cents. We're gonna do $1. So we got a five. We'll do 70 cents then. We'll do 70 cents. So 70 cents times 600 pips on our third week. That's 420 we just made. 420, guys. 420 plus 580. We made $1,000 in 3 weeks. So we at a $100 account, we went 30 cents a pip, and we turned 100 to 280. Second week, we did 50 cents a pip, and we turned 280 to 450, or 580. I mean, we did 70 cents a pip, and we turned 580 to $1,000, and that fast in 3 weeks. Did y'all understand how I did that? How we got those numbers? Now imagine you do 100 pips a day using this technique, and you do proper risk management, and you do 10 cents. You build your account. You notice how we did the same amount of pips. We didn't get better. We didn't do a different strategy, but we made more money based off how big our account size is. So you don't want to do $10 a pip at a $100 account. So let's keep on going. We have a $1,000 account, right? Let's do $1 a pip times 600 that week. Now we make $600 plus that 1,000. Now, on our fourth week, in 1 month, we turn $100 into $1,600. With a $1,600 account, let's do $2 times 600. You can choose what you want to do per pip. So if you want to do $1 pip, you can do $1 pip. If you want to do $10 pip, you can do $10 pip. If you want to do 10 cents a pip, you can do 10 cents a pip. But you don't want to do $10 a pip on a $100 account, because that's not good. That's too big on a $100 account. But you do want to do 10 cents to 20 cents to 30 cents a pip on a $100 account. And as you compound your account, you can do more per pip. So for example, off of 600 pips now on a $1,600 account, I made $1,200  1 week. Plus the $1,600 we already had. Now my account size is $2,800. So you can see how it's keep. Now let's say that we built our account to $10,000, right? So now, let's say we have a $10,000 account. How much I want to do per pip on a $10,000 account? $10? Okay, cool. So we're going to do 10 times 600. 6,000 in 1 week. Now imagine you keep your 10,000 in your account. You do $10 a pip for 600 pips a week. You do 6,000 a week. You take that 6,000 out, and you keep making 6,000 a week off the same 10,000. Or what you can do is you can do what my friend Stevenson did. He's at $140,000, y'all. Now actually, he's more than that now. That was like a month ago, so I don't know what he's at now. He's probably like 400,000 or 500,000. But for example purposes, let's say you have a $100,000 account. You built up, and now you're doing $100 a pip times 600. Now you're doing 60,000 a week. That's the power of Forex. That's the power of compounding. It's the power of being patient and building a reasonable account up. So tell me, I just want to know, after learning, understanding pips and understanding account sizes, what's the ideal account size that you would get to make, and then, because you know how much you want to do per pip. If you have a $10,000 account, like $10 or $20 a pip. $5,000 account, $5 to $10. $1,000 account, $1 a pip. $100 account, 10 cents, 30 cents a pip. What's the if you had to compound your account, what would you compound your $100 account to before you start wanting to take your money out every week? $100,000? Yeah. 50,000 to 100,000? Okay. 10,000? Okay, cool. So, Forex market is one of the most powerful skill sets you're gonna ever learn, guys. And this is another reason I like this this software. If you're not sure about this trade, there's a whole live chat right here where you can just talk to people, and they just talk to each other. These guys will give you advice all day. It's a full chat room, guys. So imagine while you're doing this strategy, you can talk to people. Say, hey, I think this is a good buy. What do you guys think? I think this is a good sell. What do you guys think? And if you need some more training, you can click this button right here outside of the academy. And you can literally get some training, some extra training on just the IML web analyzer. And this is this different strategy that people have used that made them tons of money in the market that you can duplicate. But using this web analyzer, the strategy I taught you is also a great strategy. But there's so many different strategies that when you click this button, you just go through it. Plus, and this is, you can learn this stuff, guys, in a day where you can master that web analyzer. And you can literally just make money just trading on the web analyzer. You don't have to learn anything else if you don't want to. I suggest you learn as much as you possibly can. Like go on IML TV with Stevenson and so on. So now I want to go over one more thing, and then we're going to go over how you can take advantage of the software. Let's see. Give me one sec. We're gonna go one more thing, then we're gonna be talking about the next thing. Did y'all hear that cha-ching sound? That's what that web analyzer sound makes when you have a new trade. Give me one sec. Let me pull something up for you. And I'm gonna go over after I go over this comp plan. I'm gonna go over one more thing that on how to know when to do a buy, because I didn't go over that yet. So I'm gonna go over how to do a buy after this compensation plan. So I'm gonna talk to y'all for a second. Let me let y'all see my ugly face real quick. So guys, you've learned a lot about Forex. You've learned how you can make a lot of money. Like I said, this is a skill set. You don't have to worry about anyone telling you. Worry about your gender, the color of your skin, how tall you are, how smart they think you are. The only thing that matters is you learn Forex. And with this web analyzer, guys, you're not really. I just taught you how to use it. Now, of course, you still gonna need to practice and learn it. But it's a bunch of training in there. I have training on how to use it. So I'm not expecting you to learn how to use a web analyzer through this webinar, just watching it one time. That's why I recorded it. But it's a very simple tool to use where you can at least catch 50 to 100 pips a day. Now imagine you do 50 to 100 pips a day, and you're making money every single day just trading trades they tell you to take, trades they're telling you to take, and all you do is make sure it follows your rules. Where can I find your contact information? I don't have a phone. I just play. I'll tell you how to find me after this. I promise. I promise, guys. But do you agree that who's ever heard of Warren Buffett? Let me just start there. Who's ever heard of Warren Buffett? Tell me if this makes sense. What you love, it's your uncle. What you love, you make it your hobby. What people need, you make it your business. Does that make sense to y'all? I make it my business to help my team because I feel like people need to know how to multiply money. Every morning at 3:45 a.m., I call up 300 pips for my team. Who want to be a part? Who want me to tell them a trade to take at 3 o'clock in the morning, and they can go to sleep and wake up to 300 pips? Like you'll wake up for 20 minutes with me. We'll trade for 20 minutes, and you'll wake up to 300 pips every day. I'm gonna go, Katie. I'm gonna go over that soon. Like even if you have work in the morning, you set your alarm up for 3:45 a.m. You take the trade I tell you to take. You go back to sleep, and you go back to sleep at 4 o'clock and 4:05. So you're up for 20 minutes, but you've got 300 pips, and you did $2. You're making $600 a day. Or we'll say something conservative, 50 cents a pip, and you do $150 a day when you wake up. You make $150 every day. That's how dedicated I am to my team. We have the environment. We have the support. I feel that people need to learn how to do Forex. I feel like I like showing people how to become wealthy, because I feel like this is one of the most special markets I've ever seen in my life. I think that can change a lot of people's lives, to where this might be the thing that thing that you need in your life, that you're looking for, that you're waiting for something to be in your life, that can change your life. Now, I do 50 cents a pip. I tell my team, do 50 cents a pip. You do $150 a day. Now, like I said, Warren Buffett said, and I'll say it again for you, what you love, you make it your hobby. What people need, you make it your business. So if you can find something, a problem that someone needs, you make it your business to service them, you get paid lots of money. That's how you make it your business. See, too often we get so excited about, like, I'll give you an example. There's a lot of women that always want to, not sell hair. That's a very good market. But like, maybe there are people who got things that they like, that they're dealing with, or they like, so they try to sell it, and they wonder why no one buys it, because it's not a problem in the society. You need to find an issue and then find a solution so you can make money. See, problem plus solution equals cha-ching. So with this company, guys, this company actually, it's called iMarkets Live. That's what gives you all this, the web analyzer, it gives you the live education, it gives you the academy. That's going to give you our team support, where you're going to have my support, you're going to have me, and you're going to have everyone else, and we're going to be calling these trades out, and you're going to be making so much money. You're going to be becoming so educated. Like, my team loves Forex. My team loves Forex. They talk about Forex all day. Literally, I see it in our team chat every day. And I like it because you're a part of a community. But the education platform, this is optional. Outside of the money that you're making trading, do you agree, if you're trading and you're showing people this web analyzer, and you're showing people you make money in the markets, are they going to be interested in how to learn too? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, cool. So guys, the company is $235 one time and $180 a month. And that's going to give you all the services the company offers, as far as the academy, as far as live education, as far as the web analyzer, and everything that you need for $235 one time. And every 30 days, $180 a month. And a lot of people are like, man, $180 is a lot. Yeah, except in Forex, you can do that in a day. So, but the company has this referral program also, guys, which is completely optional. You don't have to refer anyone. But if you refer 2 people, you make your membership free. 2 and free. So I do these webinars. I do different webinars every day on Sunday at 9 p.m. and Tuesday through Thursday at 9 p.m. I don't know if I did a good job to you, but I got these recordings where you can tap people on my recordings, or you can get people on a live education webinar. And as you just get people to watch this information and watch me, and I answer questions for them, and they want to know how to get started, how to learn like you learn. You say, look, well, I don't know, I'm still learning myself, but you can get on this live call and they can answer any questions that you have. And let's say that you get your cousin and your friend from Instagram to get on this call, and I say you get 7 other people to get on this call, and they join you. And I say 2 of them join, and now instead of when you pay that $235 coming in, and I say your monthly membership is $180 a month, you no longer have to pay the $180 a month, and it waives your membership completely. If you want to have a free education and a free platform, and you want to use these tools for free, just refer 2 people, and you waive your membership completely. It's not 2 people a month; it's 2 people, period. Everyone understand that? And we have lots of marketing ways to do that. I teach people how to market themselves. But the whole goal, guys, is if you're learning how to trade Forex and you're showing off a better way of living, you're showing off your trade results, people are going to naturally be interested in how to do it also. So it's not a hard thing to do. And I always tell people, look, if you just show people how you're making money through the web analyzer, then they're going to have to take advantage of the web analyzer through IML anyway. And that means they got to join you anyway. So you can teach people. I always tell people, look, get good at the web analyzer. Then teach people. Let me refresh it for you. And then teach people how to use the web analyzer. And then Let me log in for you guys. So imagine you're teaching people how to trade in the web analyzer. And you let them know, look, we got full support chat. This is easy. This is all I'm doing, bro. And I'm going for 100 pips a day. And it'll take you a couple of days to learn how to explain the web analyzer. And then you'll master it. It's not hard. And imagine you refer two people like that, or you get people on my webinar, or I talk to them for you. It doesn't matter. As long as you get them in front of some information or get them value. Like I always tell people, if you can teach someone how to do something, they're always going to take advantage of it faster than you trying to sell them something before they get any value first. So, but we also have a way to make money residually. So every week the company pays you for having people on your team. So for example, I'm just going to teach you how to make $600 a month and $1,000 a month. I'm not going to go into the whole $100,000 a month and $2,000 a month and $5,000 a month. I think an extra $1,000 a month that go directly to your bank account, or you can put in your trading account and build up and multiply is amazing in its own. So let's say you refer 3 people. Now the company's going to pay you $150 a month, which is $37.50 a week. Because what happens is $150 a month divided by 4 is $37.50. So they pay you $37.50 every week, direct deposit to your bank account every week for referring 3 people to this platform. Now, those 3 people, let's say they go out and share with 3 people. So those 3 people go out and share with 3 people. Now that's 9 new people on your team plus 3. Now you have 12 people on your team. Now the company's going to pay you $150 every single week, which is $600 a month. Now a lot of people say, I hate referring people. I don't want to refer no one. It's like a pyramid. Hey, look, guys, let's just use common sense. If you don't want to refer anyone, you don't have to. But if you're naturally learning how to trade and you're using the web analyzer, and someone asks you naturally, how are you learning? If you don't want to use your referral link, use mine. That's all I ask. So you have 12 people on your team now. That's all you need. Now you need 30 people for Platinum 1000. So let's say that your 12 people each go and tell, let's say they each go and tell 2 people. That's 24 new people on your team plus the 12 you already had. That's 36 people on your team. Now you're making $1,000 every month. So you told 3 people. You're making $150 a month. They told 3 people. Now you're at $600 a month. Their people told 2 people. Now you're at $1,000 a month. And it just keeps on growing to $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month. Guys, I'm almost at $25. Shout out to Brandon Stringer. That's $25,000 a month. My friend Garrett, the guy who put me on, he makes $150,000 a month. He makes $25,000 a week. There's a guy that makes $250,000 a month. It's $62,500 a week. So now we're making money 2 ways, guys, through Forex, catching pips, and showing people a better way of living. So I'm going to show y'all one more thing about the IML Web Analyzer. And as I'm doing that, ask me any questions that you like, and I'll answer them. It can be regarding the compensation plan. No, okay. I'm gonna go over that. I'm gonna answer any questions. So I'm gonna answer Katie's question first. Katie, email bosscapitalfx@gmail.com, and I'll message you. I'll send you the video on how to make it automated to where it sets your stop loss and you take profit automatically. bosscapitalfx@gmail.com. It's an indicator that you got to use with your measure for. And I got a whole video, so I'll send it to you. Just email bosscapitalfx@gmail.com. Anyone have any other questions about the compensation plan, about the web analyzer, about Forex, about the calls, while I go over this strategy? So I told you how to figure out a sell. Let's look at a buy real quick. While y'all think about your questions. There's a lot of sales they're calling out right now. So a buy, guys, is the same concept. All you're doing is looking for 4 confirmations. The first confirmation, guys, is, let me look at M5. I don't want to look at M15. We're looking at USD Canadian. And we're looking for a buy. So we're looking for the opposite that we're looking for a sell. So instead of looking for touching this, we want to make sure is it touching this or under this. So for example purposes, let's say we just look at this trade. Is this trade, is it under here? Yes, that's confirmation number 1. Then we got to look at the 15-minute and 30-minute to make sure it's also touching this Bollinger Band. Is it touching this Bollinger Band? Yes. Now let's look at the 30-minute. Is it touching this Bollinger Band? Yes. Now let's go back to the 5-minute. Now, we remember we're looking at the opposite. So instead of looking for over 65,000, we're looking for under 35,000 and under. So is it under the 35,000? This is 35,000 right here? Yes, it is. Now, that's another reason it's a good trade. Now we need to look for one more thing. We need to look at the stochastic. So I need to bring that up real quick. I click this button right here. I type in stochastics. Just put STO and it'll come up. Oops. And delete one more indicator. If it does that, guys, just delete these indicators except for the Bollinger Bands, and then you can do it. And like I said, I'm recording this. You don't have to worry about, you know, if you listen to anything. I'm gonna email everybody or send everyone a Facebook message this. Now, for stochastics, is it under or close to the remember it's the opposite. We need to be 80,000 above. For this one, we need to be 30,000 and lower. So is it under 30,000? Yes, it is. So now this gives me a good indication that this could be a potential good buy. But what I will wait for it to do is I will wait for this blue line. Like you see how the blue line comes here and starts going up. When I see the blue line start going up, I will do a buy like it told me to do, and I will make 25 pips. That's all I do, guys, with the web analyzer. And if you want more education on the web analyzer on different strategies, you can try all these different strategies by just clicking the education thing right here, and it gives you all these different people's strategies. I watch everyone's strategy because I like to compare my strategy to other people's strategy to see whose strategy is better, or maybe I can learn something from someone else. So whoever showed you this video, guys, get back in contact with them. If it was Boss Capital, just email bosscapital@fx@gmail.com. If it was Garrett, get back in contact with Garrett. If it was someone on my team, get back to someone on my team. If it's anyone, if you saw this on Facebook, get back to the person you saw it on Facebook. When you place a trade, do you hit the button 5 times to enter separate trades? Yes. So I'll show you really quick. I got training on through the back office though, Tony. How do you place the actual trade? So I'll teach you how really quick, guys, how to set up a broker's account. So I want everyone to go to tradersway.com. I'm actually show you how to set up a broker's account right now. So I'm going to show you how to do it. And so what you're going to do, guys, I'm not going to go into crazy details. You're going to, oops, I think the chair broke. Oh well. Open a demo account here. How do you get the cash to put in the account? We're going to have training on that. Like, just when you join IML, we'll go over that, all that extra stuff. For now, even if you don't join IML, I want you to guys open up a demo account. I'm not going to spend the entire day going through everything, guys. Not tonight, at least. So open up a demo account. You go to tradersway.com, open up demo account. And then you make your first name, last name, email, you do your birthday, you choose MT4 ECN. And like I said, you don't do this right now. I'm just showing you what you're going to do when you get there. You're going to say, I declare and I confirm, I have read and understood and fully agreed to everything. And you're going to hit open account, right? And then you're going to get I guess I'll just make one real quick for you so you can see. So Brandon Stringer, let me see what email I have not used it. Brandon Catching Pips, I think that's my email. One I haven't used yet. Whatever, my birthday's going to be 4/4. We'll just pick that, whatever. How'd you hear about us? And you're going to do ECN, so you can plug easy information. You can open account. Okay. Forex website. Choose which Forex website. ForexFactory.com, whatever. Open account. And you're going to get this number and this password. So I'm going to actually bring up something on my phone. So I'm going to bring my phone up real quick so you can see my phone. Hold on really quickly. Give me one sec. Let me show you this. Let me bring my phone up. New movie record. Let me show you my screen, my phone. It'll close there. So let me make sure y'all can see my screen. Let me make sure y'all can see the screen. So desktop. Okay, cool. So now you're going to go to the App Store, your App Store, whichever kind of phone you have, and you're going to download this app called MetaTrader 4. You're going to download MetaTrader 4, and you're going to, let me see. I'm going to show you how to make a demo account. I have a demo and a live. I'm not going to have you make a live account today. I want you only to do a demo. So what you're going to do, guys, is that password, that name you see right here, the number and the password, you're going to go to new account, log into existing account. You're going to type in TW Corp, hit demo. You're going to log in, and you're going to put in 57. Now you're going to put in what I put in because this is a different account. I'm not going to be using, but I'm just going to show you. You're going to put in 573. Let me see, 57316, and the password for this one would be NUN8SKVX. Hit done to come up. Man, I'm showing y'all a lot, man. I love y'all. Oh, I put it in wrong. My bad. Hold on, let me do this again. You hit new account, log into the existing account. Make sure you're going to put in it's 573. Oh, I see why I messed up at. I missed a digit last time. NUN8. You're going to put your own information, obviously, if you're doing this VX. Sign in. And now it pops up. So, as you can see, guys, so let's say that you want to take that trade. Let's say you have a $50,000 account. You can actually make a fake demo account and trade in the real market. And so imagine this, guys. Imagine, let's say, look at the web analyzer real quick. Let's go back to the web analyzer. Let me show you how to take a trade. Okay, cool. So let's say that we were trying to take a trade, and let's say we looked at the AUD USD, and we said, you know what, the AUD is a good trade, so we're gonna go to chart. Oh, okay, it gives us another one. Let's see if it's a good trade real quick. We'll just try it real quick. You know, why not? No harm, no foul. Oops. So it said the AUD USD. So let's look at it real quick. You called it. Is it touching the Bollinger Bands at the top? Yes. Is it touching it on the 15-minute? Yes. Is it touching on the 30-minute? Yep. Is it above the RSI? Yes. Let me bring up stochastics. Let me delete all this stuff real quick so we can bring stochastics up. Is it above the 80? Yep. It says a sell, right? So let's take it for bad boy for a sell. It's the AUD USD. Let's do it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to charts, and you're gonna look for the pair. If you don't see the pair here, oops, let me bring this over a little bit. You're going to go to the plus sign to the right on the top right, and you're going to just put in AUD USD, and you hit the plus sign, add it. We're going to take the trade. You're going to hold this, hit trade. You can do what you want per pip. I have separate training on that, but for new people, you can do anywhere between like zero. To keep it simple, 0.01 is 10 cents a pip. 0.10 is $1 a pip. 1.00 is $10 a pip. So if you wanted to do 30 cents a pip, you would do 0.03. If you wanted to do $5 a pip, you would do 0.50. So let's just do 0.05. Let's do 50 cents a pip, and we're going to hit sell. And then what you're going to do is you can do this 5 more times. Now, you can do this 5 more times, modify. You can hit trade, sell again. trade, sell again, trade, sell again, trade, sell again. And now you want to do this for a 6 pip profit, so you don't want to watch it all day, right? So what you can do in here, if you don't want to do it automatically, is you can go here and where you did the trade, let's say we did the trade right here. Look at where you did the trade. So you're gonna hit this tool here. You're gonna do since you're doing a sell, you're gonna hit short. If you're doing a buy, you do long. So we're gonna do a short because it's a sell, and we're gonna just place it in where you want. And we're gonna look, where did we do this trade at? What position did we kind of do this with? We did the position at 0.75240. So we're gonna click here in our settings on this thing, and we're gonna type in 0.75240, 75240, and then we're going to set our take profit, a stop loss to 250. That's 25 pips stop loss, and we're going to take our take profit to 50 because that's 5 pips. So 50 in the Forex market is 5 pips. If you wanted 50 pips, you had to do 500. 25 pips in the Forex market is 250 pips ticks. So you put in this, and you put in this, you hit OK. And then what you do is you go on your phone, and you can hit here, and you get modify, and you can just put in the stop loss and take profit. So the stop loss is 0.7490, 0.75490, and then the take profit is 0.75219. So hit modify, and you do that on all these trades. See that in the profit? Man, I told you the web analyzer work, guys. Y'all think I'll be playing. So you do it on all 5 of these trades, and you can literally just take profit. Let's say you want to close this trade. You can literally just press this, hit close, and you could take the profits you already see. But if you didn't want to do that, and whatever you put your take profit at, as soon as the market hits your take profit, it's going to pull you out the market without you even have to watch it. And your stop loss is how far you want the market to go before you say, you know what, I'm wrong, just pull me out. So sometimes it's going to be wrong. So when you're wrong, it's going to pull you out at minimum low cost. But when you're right, it's going to take you out of profit. So that's how you can count your pips and your stop loss. And like I said, I recorded this so you can watch it later. That's how you can, the buy and sell. The only thing the difference is you want to make sure on the buy, it's touching this side, it's under here, it's under here. Look, another one, guys. They call these all day. Let's look at the buy. We got the buy. We got the buy one. So on the buy, is it touching this line? Yes. Is it under here? Yes. Let me delete this. And it's brand stochastics. STO. I'm just going to put an STO. And remember, you want to make sure your savings are 1433. Is it under the 80? Yeah, so let's take this trade too. And it takes time. Sometimes, guys, the trade's going to go back and forth to the negative, to the positive before it actually hits it. So now let's go back. Let me show my phone again. This is the Euro. This is the USD Canadian. USD Canadian. I don't see it, so I hit the plus sign. USD Canadian. This is so simple, guys. It's a good buy. It told us it was a buy, but we wanted to confirm it. Now we know it's a good buy. We're going to just take the trade, hit buy. And it's going to go back and forth. But just know it's going to just let's ride out to your take profits. So it starts off in the negatives, and then it's going to ride to your take profits. And you want more in-depth training, guys. Like I said, this webinar is not the webinar for all this in-depth training. This is just to get you try to learn how to use the web analyzer pretty fast. You can go chat. How do you place the actual trade? So I went over that just now. Please tell me you are recording this webinar, Brandon. Yes, I am. So let me see. Stop share. Let me talk to you guys for a little bit. So hopefully you got a lot of value out of this, guys. I did like a full training on how to set up a broker account, how to create your demo account, how to take the trade with the web analyzer. Remember, you can only use the web analyzer if you join email. Whoever shared this with you, get back in contact with them so they can, that you can join that person. I don't want no one to sign up with me that I didn't refer. I'm on here to deliver the message. If I'm the person that shared this webinar with you, get back in contact with me. If you can call a trade out at 3 o'clock in the morning, how long will it take before you can take the trade? Now, see, the thing is, how I did the trade just now? I did the buy and sell fast. They also have something called market pending. So I can put an entry in, and I'm basically going to give you all the entries that you're going to be able to take. And as long as you put my entries in, you go to sleep. And the market's going to hit one of those entries, and it's going to take the trade, and it's going to take it out, and it's going to hit the take profit. So literally, you just wake up for 10 minutes, put all the stuff in I tell you to put in, go to sleep, and it's going to wake up. You're going to wake up the money. I say run the demo account until you feel comfortable trading. Where is this recording? It's going to be, I'm going to email it to everybody, and I'm going to send a Facebook message to people who opt in via Facebook. Or if you don't get neither one of them by mistake, just email bosscapitalfx@gmail.com. But if you came through Gary's page or my page, through Boss Capital FX page, we're going to send it back to you via recording as soon as it's uploaded. Real quick, what's the stop loss for the buy we just took? The buy, I never actually did it. So what I would do is you just put in the trade. I would just go to TradingView. It's actually in profit right now too. That's the great part. But if you wanted to know the take profit for that trade, I'll just do it for you real quick. For that last trade we just called, that was a buy, so we're gonna do a long position this time. Remember, click anywhere and go to settings, and we're gonna put in our entry price so we know exactly what our take profit. So the entry, we entered that trade in at 28466. We want a take profit. And remember, when you're doing a buy, the take profit is going to be up here. When you're doing a sell, the take profit is going to be down here. So a take profit is going to be 5, 0. We want 5 pips. And we're going to risk 250 pips. So hit OK. I don't know where it just went. Come on. Did I do it wrong? Let's just say it was right here. Let's see. Well, just do it on your time because it's a lot. I don't want to just keep everyone up. But look, guys, just go in TradingView. All of the trades too, guys, are in profit. Profit, money, money, money. You see how simple that is, guys? I didn't find it anyway, guys, because I got too much going on right now. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you think there was a good training. This was recorded. And actually, but if you can just take the trade out, just watch the trade, just close it. It's gonna be done in like maybe the next 15 minutes. The stop loss is 25 pips the opposite direction. But guys, like I said, this was not a training call to call signals right now. This was to teach you how to start looking for your own stuff. Okay. So hopefully you got a lot of value out of this. If you go to, I taught you in the training, and if you want to learn how to calculate, go through IML Train or join our team. We have plenty of training on how to calculate. It's super simple. But like I said, guys, if you wish you want to know something, guys, the best way to wish something is to take advantage of education. So and get educated. It's not hard to learn something. It's hard to procrastinate on it. So, guys, like I said, I call a lot of people. If you want to watch this webinar, guys, if you don't want to wait for the YouTube version, if you go to Boss Capital FX, if you search Boss Capital FX, the actual live webinar is recorded straight to our fan page. So you can actually go straight to our fan page and watch the live webinar also. So if you want to watch it again right now, just go straight to the page after this, and it's going to be recorded. So you can just watch the video again. Get back in contact with the person that shared this video with you and get started, guys. Like, education is important. This is a really good, I think this is one of the easiest things that you can do, but there's so much more things you can do, guys. From me calling 300 pips to you learn how to trade yourself through IML Academy and IML TV to you using the webinar lesson to you having a Fusion Trader trade for you and so on. So everyone have a blessed day, a good night, and let's catch these pips. And I'll see my team at 3:45 in the morning. Y'all have a blessed night. I'll see y'all guys later.